Welcome back to the Av Attack. I'm your host, Prescott Chambers. The Avalanche continue to win their start to the season in this Game 6 of 82 at home versus the Boston Bruins on Saturday, October 18th. This video is coming to you early Tuesday morning because I never have any free time to do anything. Earlier in the day before this Boston game, we got an update from the Avalanche organization that Yoel Kiviranta is out indefinitely with a lower body injury, which is upsetting because I actually really like Kiviranta. I feel like he brings a great dynamic presence to our fourth line. Third line? Fourth line. I think he's a fourth line. I like him nonetheless. This was girls hockey night at Ball Arena, so we got to see some young lady broadcasters, which was cool. We got to hear the PA announcer was a young lady named like Emma Byrne, I think they announced. It was fun. It was cool. I always love that they do stuff like that. I like the child broadcasting nights. Those are always cute. Before the game started, we got a pretty cool little interview with Cale Makar and Mark Mosier on Altitude, just talking about and comparing Cale to the great Bobby Orr. So I thought that was fun to watch. Cool to see Cale kind of just get, he's a humble dude. He's a very humble dude. He was like, it's just amazing to get compared to somebody like that, and he of course doesn't think he deserves it, but he is one of the greatest defensemen to ever play the sport. And we get the NHL debut of Zakhar Bardakov in this game. That was good to see. Love to see the young Russian get his time on the NHL ice. Goalies for this one were Jeremy Swayman and Scott Wedgwood. Period 1. We got high-paced start to this one. Boston looks really pumped to start this one. They look like they want to win. They make a press pretty early in the game. At around 3:13, Charlie McAvoy winds up a slap shot, but ends up faking it and passing it to John Beecher in the crease for with the second assist coming from Mason Lohrei, making it 1-0 Bruins. So it was upsetting to see one shot, one goal on the scoreboard. So, whatever. It happens every once in a while. Avs start to press. Then Arturi Lehkonen makes the turnover happen in the neutral zone to create a breakaway for Nathan MacKinnon, who goes forehand to backhand and puts it in the back of the net. At 7:08, we're tied at 1 in both shots on goal and goals. So it was a one shot, one goal for the Avs too. So we just got them right back. Avs visibly start to pick up the pace following that goal. Shortly after at 10:22, Josh Manson slaps one home on a one-timer for his first of the season, with assists coming from Brent Burns and Captain Gabe Landeskog. It's 2-1 Avs. At 13:52, McKinnon gets sent to the box for tripping after Fraser Minton steps on a puck and falls down. It was kind of goofy. McKinnon kind of didn't trip him with his stick, that's for sure, but got his stick broken in the process, so I don't know what that was all about. That had nothing to do with Nate. Colorado was able to kill that penalty, though. Avs were doing really well on the dump and chase, winning puck battles after the dump. At 17:58, Avalanche get their first power play where we get a couple good shot chances and that are saved by Jeremy Swayman, and Boston is able to kill. Score at the end of one is 2-1 Colorado. Eric Johnson was back on the Altitude broadcast, so love to see that. Period 2 was also a fast-paced start. Avs doing really good with puck on net. really putting pucks on net. That was great. Avs get a power play after Marty Necas takes a cross check from Hampus Lindholm. Again, Colorado gets a couple pretty solid opportunities but can't get anything to go in the net. We get a lot of back and forth with the Avs, staying very dominant on offense. Shots on goal sit at 22-9 in favor of the Avalanche. At 17:53, Fraser Minton gets called for high sticking, giving the Avs their fourth power play of the night. And we go into the break with a score of 2-1 Avs. Period 3 feels a bit slower to start. Avs playing really good defense. Boston seems to have kind of lost their motivation. Then at 4:14, Arturi Lehkonen gets the puck above the net from Nathan MacKinnon and sends it right back to him for a one-timer. That's so fast the official actually almost doesn't see it go in. I think he thought it went off the crossbar, but no, it went in and out of the net quick as hell. So it was actually insane. But he did score, and that made it 3-1 Avs. At 6:09, Scott Witchwood makes an immaculate diving save with his mitt to hold the Bruins at 1. I don't think he could even see the puck. I think he just leaned out, put his hand out, and grabbed it. I don't think he even had eyes on it. I'm not gonna lie. Beautiful save. At 7:05, Boston gets their second power play of the night off an interference call on Josh Manson. Colorado was able to kill this one, though, allowing only one shot on net. At 12:30, Nikita Zadorov crashes the Avalanche net, plowing over Scott Wedgwood, and gets called for goaltender interference, which he really could have avoided pretty easily. He just ran right through Wedgwood, knocked the net off the posts and everything. I felt as if they should have scored on this next power play off of the goalie interference call. I just felt like it was their time to score on a power play. But unfortunately, the Bruins killed it yet again. With just under 3 minutes left, Swayman heads to the bench for the extra attacker. Then at 17:32, Marty Necas puts one in the empty net from the Avalanche end, making it 4-1 Colorado. That was like a 175-foot empty netter. It was sick. And that's our final score for this one, 4-1 Avalanche. Nate seems to, after watching the first Star of the Night interview with Nate MacKinnon, who got 2 goals, he seems just so very locked in right now. He's very, he seems like the year we won the cup. I don't think there's anything that's gonna get in his way this year. I think we're gonna see the best Nathan MacKinnon we've ever seen in our lives, and I am here for it. So I'm excited. Overview of this one was, another great performance from the Avs. They only allowed 5 shots on goal in periods 1 and 2 combined, which was insane. They did go 0 for 5 on the power play, which brings up some slight concerns, but it doesn't cause them any problems in this one, so I'll let it slide for now. We get a great post-game interview between Eric Johnson and Josh Manson. I just thought it was nice to see 2 old teammates get to talk to each other and, shoot the breeze. Manson in that actually mentions that his goal in this one was his first ever successful career one-timer, which I thought was really cool. The Nordiques jerseys, as of 30-45 minutes before I started recording this, were announced. So we now have a throwback Nordiques jersey, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. on ice on the whole team. A whole team of Nordiques jerseys is going to look awesome. Going to really bring back a lot of nostalgia for the fans of the old Nordiques in Quebec. I hope it does, because honestly, I hope they get a team back one day. I really do. I think if anyone deserves a team, it's Quebec. I do. Next game is Tuesday, which is today, October 21st, in Salt Lake City, Utah, against the Mammoth. Until then, as always, I'm your host, Prescott Chambers. For the Avattack, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It means everything to me. It truly does. I appreciate your support so much. And I will see you in the next one.